Hey Pisces, hi Sagittarius. I hope that you all are doing well. If you're returning back and you're upright, I bless you. If you are new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. My channel is very intense. I won't hold back against wicked energy that does come across this table. I look at a lot of criminal activity. It might be too much for you, so if you got to go away, thanks for checking me out. It's just a really heavy duty work that I do, and our world is just falling apart with crazies out there trying to do some stupid. And so I just attack that energy and ask the Most High God to reveal what's around you and I, because His Word will reveal the intents of another person's heart. And it's important that you know of all the devils that are around doing some cray and don't have no business doing crazy in God's green earth. So anyway, I'm lighting an incense. So give me just a second. That's why I was just trying to take my time just to chit chat just a second with you all. But anyway, I look at a lot of energies that a lot of people won't. And so if you're upright, you're upright. If you fell down, then I encourage you to get up and make it right with your Creator, and get up and put your finger at the very thing that you fell down in, and get a testimony of how the Most High gave you grace within it, okay? And because what's wrong is wrong is wrong. There's no reason for you to fall down and just stay down when the Most High is saying, I will help you out of it. But if you don't want help out of it, He'll stomp you in the end of it, because you're in pride and conceit and you don't think He's big enough to save in the situation. So that's your choice. But anyway, I'll be a different kind of a channel for you. I'm not religious. I'm just spiritual. But anyway, let's get started. Show me Sagittarius and Pisces. I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, Yehovah. Just come on in here and just begin to speak. Your first card is Cupid. And there's a love situation going on, or you got a message. There's a message in Cupid's hands. Maybe you've already got a nice little cute little, Cupid's arrow that you've sent out. I don't know if that can be positive or negative. The Sagittarius reading that I just did with with Leo, somebody thinks sex can just get them whatever they want. And there was a sex bribe somewhere, so it's craziness. Okay, so we have something blue. A blue square is out here. So something square in shape is a clue to something that's going on. Maybe this is a blue envelope coming with this message. I don't know. Blue is about your throat chakra, so there is a message here. This is also about staying calm, relaxing with the color blue, whatever's needing to be said. Blue goes back to peace and stuff like that. So something blue is here. The sky is blue. You somebody might want you to fly somewhere on a trip for something. The Cupid's arrows has wings on his back, so if there is something about flying somewhere, then something like that could be here. Or there's water that can go back to blue energy as well. But a blue square or something blue, or just something is a square shape. Somebody could also be dealing with security, for corners, and being secure in something. Security could be around something as well, on a situation for something that is going on. So being enclosed in something could also go back to a square. Somebody needs to come out of the box and just say something as well, and just say what needs to be said in a very calm way. In love, then I can read that energy that way as well. Let's see. Show me Sagittarius and Pisces energy. What's going on with this? What do you want to bring out about it? He wants me to cut this deck and lay them all out. So give me just a second. All right, you have so somebody is waiting on some type of message or a return to a message. The Seven of Pentacles. That also was the first card out in that other Sagittarius reading as well. The Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor is here. So somebody's work, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, is around some situation out here. If there's been war at work, somebody needs to speak peaceably or calmly or kind, about something that was worked on somewhere, then something's here. The Emperor has a counterpart. So somebody's husband is here, or somebody of interest is here around something, then so be it. Or somebody's got some good messages about work or a position at work here, then so be it. Somebody been waiting on that, so then so be it. Something's here. The Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the World card, and the Seven of Cups. Something is very sharp when the Queen of Swords comes out. This is being professional with her in the upright. But she has a peacock in her picture. If she's in the negative, she's a very sharp piece of nut, prideful. Hey, look at my, credentials, and I'm this and I'm that, and all that kind of stuff in the negative of her. If she's upright, she could be dealing with somebody, or you're dealing with somebody like that in a situation. They're just very sharp. Then something's out here. Something medical could be here. You work for medical. Or the law is here in the secret somewhere. There's a choice out here, but there's consequence to it. The World card is chewing on information, the Hebraic language. And this is also all-consuming fire. I did have fire situations that did come out today, like arsony and things. And in the hidden is also this message with the page. It could be a child that wants to work on something as well, or is waiting to work on something, or there's just a little communication that is solid that could in something, whatever that is. There's a consequence around that in the secret there. We have the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Fool. Well, somebody's crazy out here for some people. I don't like the Fool because the Fool has anger rest in his bosom. We have a Witch and a half in the negative with the Queen of Swords. We have a little player out here in adultery or some crazy, in and out playing stupid, and the Fool has anger in his bosom, and the Emperor is out here, and so something's out here, and somebody needs to stay calm and say something about something that's taking place around them. So be it. The Devil's at the bottom of the deck, and somebody's a creep, folks. Somebody's a creep, or somebody's boss is, or there's some divine grace around something. If there is a clean slate and something's over, then something would be a complete success out here if you choose correctly. There is law out here. There will be justice for something, because the Justice card is out here. The truth about a matter is also showing up out here around whatever's been devilish. Okay, definitely work. King of Pentacles is a boss. The Emperor's a boss. The Devil can represent a boss. So can the Queen of Swords. Something about work matters is really big in your reading. Show me if this little Knight of Wands is leaving, there's unity around that person leaving them. The Two of Cups shows two people's hands folded, and somebody's made a decision to, I guess, either play somebody. For some people, that's playing somebody, and for other people, that's get out of here because you have played me. Okay, whatever that choice is. I'm going to go ahead and just take another card, but let me go ahead and take 3 from this deck before I get there. Somebody's got a friend out here that's beneficial on this situation, and somebody got protection around an ordeal in whatever's been worked on or is at work. Okay, somebody's got a friend out here. So thank you, people, for being upright in the earth and helping people. Show me more information. We have somebody who's guilty out here for something. Okay, well, something's over. Somebody's got a temptation, because the Devil's here. That's temptation. This younger woman card is a temptation, but it's a guilty card. Okay? And so if we got somebody getting on down the road, maybe they're angry about it, or they already got fired, and they're trying to return like a fool and be cray-cray. They're still guilty. There's still law out here on some situation. You think you're going to show up and be a crazy nut, you're going to get in trouble in a very big way. Okay, there is something about work. The female working employee card just jumped out as well. All right, well, this is also somebody who's had servitude upon them. Since the Devil is here, some of y'all have had somebody's made you be submissive to something, because that card represents being submissive somewhere. Okay, there is a return at the bottom of the deck as well. So Somebody thinks they're going to return and they're in unity to try to go tempt somebody or do something, or somebody thinks that a little sexy sex bribe's going to do something for them. For some people, you really need to be careful with this little Cupid's, little letter here. I'm going to go ahead and say it because today somebody has an STD or you're going to get one. Okay? Or you're going to get one. Let's take a look at this consequence real quick. What is this choice about, Jehovah? There's something around a reunion. Somebody wants to come back to something. Look, if somebody was a stupid idiot at work and all they do is tempt and they got anger issues, people, that thing's going to bite you in the butt. Anyway, show me more information. There's a murder out here for some of you all that's being contemplated, okay? Somebody is in apathy out here, folks. The Four of Cups. I've seen that card over and over and over the last 3 days. This is a contemplation, okay? If that person's already returned, gave you the little message and was real sweet and kind and real calm when they said, can I come back? Or, hey, baby, or I'm tempting you. There's a contemplation around the thing. There's a fool out here, folks. Don't be foolish. Anyway, you can do what you want, though. Don't say that I didn't warn you. This stuff is out here really big today. What else? What else is here? The little player is here on this choice. Okay, well, you want to play around? Go ahead and play around. Okay, that's your choice for doing that. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is here again. That's reaping and sowing. So go ahead, throw all your money away on the sex bride and go to hell, because the devil's out here and you don't know there's death at her house. It will bring a destruction. I love you enough to tell you the truth. Okay, anyway, but have fun with it. Have the best sex ever, man, because that's probably all you're going to get when you go to the doctor and here's your little STD that the person gave you. Something about circling around for a renewal and a destruction. Again, somebody getting unity, or they think they are, or they've already done the sex bribe, and somebody got some crazy out here, and you are going to be the one that dies out of the deal. The Most High will make sure that you will. That's nuts. Somebody's dealing with the cray-cray. Pride and conceit and ego, and I'm all that in a bag of chips, and it's about me and me alone kind of energy just came out in that other reading. And when they want to be the only woman around all the men, and somebody's a kook, people. Something about at a bar is connected to something out here. You could be dealing with a somebody who the word vacuuming and things like that. So if there's a cleaner attached to something, then that's a clue for something that's out here. Capricorn is coming out specifically. We have the devil energy out here as well. And so that goes back to using. Their motto is I, you. Somebody is using somebody. That Emperor was there just yesterday when I was reading for some combination readings. And that Knight of Wands was all around him. And somebody was using the crap out of that person, putting spells on them. They were only in and out for the money that the person was giving them. And it was a really big reading. It's still coming out on this Emperor. You're getting used, sir, whatever you are. Anyway, or they're using other bosses around you as well. I don't know. It's stupid. But anyway, somebody is being used out here. If you're dealing with somebody who's got bone issues or something like that, the 10th house goes back to the skeletory system, so whatever that is for you, okay? Or you need to be careful. Maybe you may break your bone. I don't know. The most time you're going to set you down, he breaks the bone of the wicked. So anyway, Isaiah 55:7 says to let the wicked forsake his way. So listen, I'm apparently speaking to somebody wicked, and the Most High is giving you a chance to forsake the stupidness out here. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Jehovah, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our Elohim, for he will abundantly pardon. Okay, do you want to be pardoned, or do you want to go to hell and die? Okay, this is the great Elohim of the universe, who has compassion. But if you don't want his compassion, you go right on ahead. You will fall into your own traps. You will lose your money. You will just be a mess. Okay, so you do what you want. Somebody likes to evoke the dead, and so the necromancy, familiar spirit stuff. Somebody's into magic. Okay, that's what people have been coming out here, and that magician's been coming out. Somebody puts spells on people, and that was really big in that reading with that emperor the other day. You don't have a right to alter another person. Okay, you're fried in your brain. Anyway, the next card says a malicious, mischievous, sabotaging energy. Again, somebody's coming back to this work thing, and they worked for you, and if you let them go, and here they are, they try to tempt you, because they think they can get back in for some sex, and they're there to sabotage something. It's a plot. It shows it out here. This little player's out here twice. Anyway, this card just came out in that other reading that I just did as well. You could be from Louisiana or LA, but the word is being without, okay, or having nothing, okay. The word the other direction, out, goes back to somebody who serves a God who has no power. Okay, that's what they got to play people. I think I got power and I got sex. It's my power. They're nuts. Okay, next card says a fallen being in the earth. Well, they've fallen, folks. You're dealing with a very bad party. The devil is a fallen entity. He's fallen into the earth. In the scripture, it says that Self said, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth." They are dealing with people who have fallen. They won't get up. They blaspheme the Holy Spirit. They sold their soul. Oh, right here it is. It is the next card. Oh my God, this already came out today. They sold their soul. Okay. And they're gonna go to they're gonna go to jail and hell and everything else because they blasphemed the Holy Spirit. Okay, well, anyway, a clamp, a binding, a joining league, and a uniting energy is also out here. This whole group's going to be bound together and go to jail. They won't get away with what they think they're doing. Okay. They stole somebody's work out here, the next card says, and it's known, and it says they will go to jail. Okay, it's known what they are. The next card is a howling and a snorting and a strong sigh and a screaming out of pain and a woe. Okay, somebody's got a consequence if you let this thing back in. They're fallen. They don't even have their soul in them. That's the energy you're going to be in. Your business is going to go under if it hadn't already. They're guilty of something out here, folks. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay? Jeremiah 17:5 says, "Thus saith Jehovah, cursed be the man that trusts in man, and makes flesh his arm, and whose heart departs from Jehovah." So you're being warned out here. The president of either a company or the president of a nation is out here. There's a known sports player connected to something as well. And then there is something around some cleaning energy. Okay, so you've got a housekeeper, a cleaner situation going on, or somebody needs to clean up a situation or tell the freak to go away, or you're in a position to put somebody in jail for something that's out here because they're planning on some type of murder around some stuff. That's what the freak does. So the secret just came out in that other reading as well. Well, this has a meaning of magic. Somebody serves a God that has no power. They serve the devil. The devil has no power. He's already been made a spectacle out of. The blood of the new covenant is against him. He has to flee. If you resist him, he will flee. Okay? Say no to this person. The sun is out here as well. So the sun could take you back to government. And so we do have the president energy out here as well. The sun is a victory when it comes out in the runes. It is the Suelo. And it's also like genius type of energy. But you're dealing with somebody, if they're a genius in their own eyes, they're prideful. And somebody does think they're all that in a bag of chips and they're falling. They don't give a rip. They've got other people joined together through their little sex thing, and people in bad place out here. They think they can just pour on this little sweet here and be Cupid's little arrow, and they got a bunch of people in trouble out here, or they're going to, or your business is fixing to flop on something if you don't tell this person no. Anyway, this will come out. Until next time, you've been warned. Shalom.